6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On play action. Now Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 15 yards on that one. And New England has a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. Little one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. P.J. Williams with a pick. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one up. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Jason McCourty. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady gives to Michel. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 34.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're running it. It's Michel. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Sony Michel won't get there, and the Saints will have the football back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9, Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And Gibbs got it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play. They'll run it with Kamara. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. Escaping the pressure. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Brady now to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Wait, 20. Right there, 54 Mike.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Hey, both 66.
54 is Mike.
Hey, both 66.
On first down, Brady. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Brady with a hook up to the fellow veteran Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. So after the INT, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
0-2. Here we go. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
58's the Mike. 58.
12.
Here's Breeze. Flush to his right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
He's coming. Double up.
Hey, 5-7.
Breeze to throw again. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Breeze. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Let's go, fellas.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. It's complete. James White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run. This is Burkhead. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Check it, reload. Go.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
You better be afraid of me.
36.
Breeze now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, you know, it can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Trey Hendrickson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The open man is Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kill, 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 kill.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got Smith here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Latavius Murray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Throwing now is Breeze. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game.